gonna just let me age and let me age in peace. It is what it is. I might get a PDO lift when I get older.
Flossing is like wiping your.
Sorry, I'm saying like a lot.
Your
Can I put both? We have this little game.
yes.
This little game of yay or nay, or hell no and yes yay. So yes yay.
What?
Yes yay.
Okay.
Or, I don't know, man. We made these like last minute as hell. So we just gonna have to, figure this out. So let's name some things if you would add it to your morning routine.
Some things that's either trending. So these are things that are either trending or things that people feel just must be added to our routine to live an amazing life. Like, I guess this is what
or like to be healthy and to look glowy from the inside, whatever horse shit, the social influencers say about these routines.
Okay,
so what would you want me to start first?
You start with one, yeah.
Okay, 10K steps. Yes, yay. Why? I think it's important.
It's important.
And I feel like when I do hit my 10K steps, I do lose weight.
I do. I feel like I become the skinny legend of me just comes out. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay. Tongue scraping.
Can I put both?
Yay.
I'm gonna put both.
Why hell no?
I'm not saying hell no. I'm just gonna put both because I'm like in between that.
What you in between?
Do I do it all the time? No.
This isn't about do you do it all the time. This is about would you implement this? Should you implement this?
Okay,
are you for it?
I think it's up for perspective. It's subjective. I think that one is subjective.
No. Okay. Let me get into the tongue scraping for those who don't know.
Give like a sentence. Relax.
Yes. Okay. It like gets all of the bacteria out of your mouth. It helps with odor.
How come dentists don't talk about it? At least my
dentist. You're supposed to. My dentist talks about it.
My dentist don't talk about it.
My dentist floss, of course.
Well, maybe because I don't need it.
She's so shady.
Floss is number one, but tongue scraping, it's not about everybody can use tongue scraping. It's actually very good for your health, actually, like getting all the stuff like that's on your
I used
tongue,
to do it when I was little, like every day. My mom has one at her house, and like, my dad has one too. But
it's
like
almost equivalently as good as flossing, and it makes a difference when you do both. When you floss and brush teeth, cool. When you floss, when you oil pull, when you tongue scrape and you brush teeth.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get into oil pulling. Yes or no?
Now, I know oil pulling is not for everybody, but I will say this, you should be doing at least some type of mouthwash because that's actually like what I was told. You don't gotta quote me on this, but what I was told was flossing is like wiping your ass. Mouthwash is like cleaning your mouth. And toothpaste is like putting lotion on your teeth because you're really not supposed to rinse the toothpaste off. Like, it's not doing the job.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Chlorophyll water.
Honestly, I'm for it, but it's not. Is it necessary? No, not really. It's not the most like necessary thing, but I'm still for it.
Just eat healthy.
I'm still for it.
Just eat healthy.
Do not think that because you drink chlorophyll water that you need no leafy greens in your life. Like, please don't do that.
That's why I say just eat healthy, guys. Okay. What other routines can you think of?
Ice rolling.
Again, this is not something I'd implement, but very helpful. Like, I can understand why it can help. Like, it does depuff the face.
I feel like I get more depuffing with gua sha than I do with ice rolling.
That's what I'm saying. But some people like it. Some people enjoy it. Okay. Yeah. Ice baths.
Ice baths.
If I could, I would.
Cold showers.
Ice baths.
Ice baths. Cold showers.
Ice baths.
Ice baths. Like, I've done an ice bath before.
If I had the facilities to do it, I would do it. I would do it. It looks so fun. It has great health benefits.
Yeah.
Okay. Drinking a gallon a day.
So, okay. I used to be like, because I was that girl, like, if you knew me in real life, you knew that I would always carry, back in the day, a gallon of water with me everywhere.
You still do?
Yes. But, like, now I've kind of, like, learned, drink a lot of water, but a lot of it's intuitive, too.
Yeah.
Like, about what you do.
Yeah.
But still drink a lot of water.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely avoid a lot of, like, health issues if you just drink some water. Let's see, like anything facial wise, like massages, or no, I'm sorry, like facial massages, facial treatments. Would you say that's something that needs to be in a routine? I'm gonna say no.
For what?
Like just like whether that's like because some people get facial massages every day.
Yeah.
Some people get microneedling and stuff. Like, well,
microneedling. Okay. That will be in my routine soon. I'm for that. I'm for microneedling. I'm for it. I'm for lasering.
I'm scared.
I'm for lasering.
I'm
investing into getting me a new laser. There's this new laser that just came out on the market, and I'm so into it. And that's the next buy. That's the next purchase.
Okay.
But it's convenience. The low maintenance, high maintenance life is when you get stuff like the laser at home rather than having to go into the med spa and pay for those treatments.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that's
I guess
what I did with my red light therapy, because it's like $900 every time you go in there, or around that approximately, depending on which med spa you go to.
Mm-hmm.
And when you just invest into the red light therapy at home, you saving money.
I guess you are saving money. I have a red light wand, but I don't use it. I don't know. I don't
the wands aren't really the best tools for that.
Whatever, I don't care. I'm not using it regardless. I'm gonna just let me age in peace. It is what it is. I might get a PDO lift when I get older.
It's not even about the aging though. Like, it actually does. There's been studies that the red light therapy has really good health benefits on your mental health, on your physical health. Yeah. And also hair growth. That's another thing. I've been like putting it a little bit on as far as on my head, but it does help with stimulating hair growth.
Okay, so have you seen those like red light or like those like combs that have like
that's the thing. These devices, I think not all red light therapy devices are the same. So I think a lot of people need to understand, like, there's different some are much more active than others.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to get results from some devices because you really have to sit there with the light. When you're like doing all the movement, it's not giving it time to really just like penetrate.
I didn't know
that. So, yeah.
Okay, what about any like hair oils? Would you say that's a yay or a hell no?
Hair oils?
Oh. Yeah, no. I don't need it. I personally don't need it. You don't think you need it for your hair texture? I was told y'all need it, but I don't know. I know our hair naturally produces oil.
I use the hair oil every now and then. I don't how I used to. Raw oils, I found that my hair has flourished more from just washing and deep conditioning. I'm getting back more into my deep conditioning, but deep conditioning had helped my hair flourish a lot more versus just like putting a bunch of oil in my hair and letting it sit and then taking like 3 weeks to a month to wash it. I know people do that.
What about, this is going to be my last one. Okay. Reading in the morning or reading at night. One of those two. Is this yes, yay?
Yes. Do you read more?
I need to. I used to when I was in Korea so much more, and even in Seattle too. But since I've been back in Chicago, it depends. If I gone through a breakup, I typically do pick up the book a little bit more frequently. But I think with all of our social engagements and like our friend group, it's just like constant. Like I don't even have the time, you know.
Yeah.
And then like with all the side jobs that I want to do and make money and whatever, like it's too hard. But I do think it is very beneficial when you do read at night. I would say is more beneficial than reading in the morning, because reading at night gives you obviously less screen time, which is always a plus. You're not in front of like a blue light camera, and that's something that I definitely want to implement more from like this episode onwards. So please clock me after this episode airs on like what book and what chapter I'm reading. But for the most part, like I do see the benefits when I do read a book, like at least 10 minutes or like 10 pages of it. I like my vocabulary is exponentially better the next day. I retain information a lot better. My memory sticks. So I would say I want to start implementing that for sure.
I feel like for me, it's more so a lot of people talk about journaling, which I don't know, is journaling for you like?
It used to be, not anymore.
Yeah. So for me, I tend to read more in the morning than I do at night. And I tend to, the type of books I read are different now. So really like if I'm reading, it helps because I'm not going directly to my phone. Mm-hmm. You're really not supposed to be looking at your phone. You know, neurologically, it's not the best for your brain to be looking at this bright phone when you wake up, because you still need to let your brain just wake up. And however, reading does help activate your brain in the morning. And so that's something, you know, I read my Bible or, you know, read more fiction. And then after that, I like to write at night. I don't really like journal my life. Mm-hmm. However, I use that time to write my prayers. So that's kind of
I love
how
that. I might adopt
I've been
that.
spending my time.
I might adopt that. If anything, I'll have a gratitude journal or something.
I have one. I can actually give you mine because I have another one.
I don't want it, but I'm good. I have my own.
Yeah.
Anyways, that kind of wraps up like our episode.